climb through the window. Welcome to the first o.w.l.s reading vlog. It's actually already the 2nd of April. Whoopsie! In case you missed it, the entirety of April is going to be the magical readathon, the o.w.l.s, a Harry Potter readathon. I explained it in a previous vlog and I will also link down below the announcement vlog if you want to know what it's all about. But basically it's just a lot of magic, a lot of reading for a month long, and I'm gonna try to vlog every week. So for this week my goal is to finish 2 classes. So that means finishing 2 books. And the first class that I'm taking this month is Care of Magical Creatures, which is a book with a beak on the cover, and for that one I'm reading The Hunger Games. I'm rereading this book for the first time in like 8 years. And the other book that I'm reading is My Sister Rosa. This one I don't really know for what class this is gonna count. Like, it could be herbology because it starts with an M, but it could also be for arithmetic because it's a genre that I don't usually read. Thriller. Yeah, let's get reading. You know how I probably should be reading right now? I think I'm gonna replay Pokémon. I was listening to The Hunger Games and I was feeling the nostalgia, so I was like, you know what? I want to feel more nostalgic and play some Pokémon. My favorite generation is Generation 4. The first game that I ever played was Diamond. My favorite Pokémon game of all time is the Heart Gold and Soul Silver one. I've replayed that one so many times. There's one game that I've never replayed, and that is the Omega Ruby. It's the one that takes place in Hoenn. So I think I'm just gonna replay the Hoenn game. This was very unnecessary information, but I'm sharing it anyway. It's such cool Pokemon. Oh. Yeah. Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil is my favorite Pokemon ever. I love him. But yeah, they're all gonna go. Bye bye. I think I'm gonna name all of my Pokemon after book characters, because right now I have a Trico. She's a girl and she is a grass type Pokemon and kind of very fierce and mysterious. So I think I'm gonna call her Kasia after the girl from Uprooted. Hello. I am now at around page 40 of My Sister Rosa, and so far this has one of my most aggravating tropes of all time, and it's that trope where there's one really sweet, cute character, the Sister Rosa, who does all sorts of horrible things and then pretends like she's just super cute to anyone else. You know, there would be like one character, the main character, seeing all the bad things that she does, but then no one believes him that she was doing the bad things. You know what I'm talking about? It's that trope. Oh, it hurts. I hate it so much, which I know is like the goal of that trope. Like, the whole point of this book is to make you feel awful, and it's doing a good job at that. But our main character Che is really into like neurology and brain science and stuff, which I like as well, so that's cool. Hello, welcome to another day. I only have like a third left of the Hunger Games. I am just overcome with nostalgia. It feels fantastic. Here is something that I wanted to talk about for a little bit that I haven't really been giving updates on, but in my first 3 vlogs that I uploaded, in every vlog I was drawing a bookmark for myself because I wanted to make bookmarks for myself, and I got a lot of questions from people, comments from people who said they really liked them, and questions about whether I'm going to sell them. and I thought, you know what? Actually make them into like legit bookmarks and sell them. So over the past few weeks, I've been receiving the bookmarks that I got professionally printed, and they're all here right now. Look at that! It's like a set of 3. This one was the first one that I made. This is the second one that I made. Little like mysterious, kind of giving me Sorcery Thorns vibes. And this is the last one that I made. They're a very sturdy bookmark material, which is something that I really enjoy in my bookmarks because I always crumple them. At one point, these are gonna go up in, I think it's just gonna be an Etsy store, and then you can buy them. The reason that I haven't opened the store yet is that I still don't have envelopes. So I think I might just go and find some right now. Alright, so I stayed up way too late yesterday. Again, Skyping with my friends, watching Wings Club. Just really on a nostalgia kick right now, apparently. Reading like old stories that I wrote for NaNoWriMo. I don't know, I never really understand where the time goes when it's in the night. I have a lot of things that I want to get done today. I already did yoga this morning. I want to read a lot more in my sister Rosa. I want to finish and edit and upload my The Shadows Between Us review. And I gotta do some cleaning and some groceries. And I still want to get the envelopes because yesterday I did not find any. So hopefully today I can succeed with finding some envelopes. Let's see how far we get. Rosa is definitely a psychopath. It just kind of shows how difficult it is to explain to a psychopath like Rosa what it means to be good, why it's not okay to lie, why it's not okay to kill. It's actually quite interesting because these are things that are so normal and so obvious to most people that when you suddenly have to actually explain those things, it really forces you to think about these things that you normally don't think about. I was again unsuccessful in finding envelopes. My plan, what I would love to do, is read on the balcony. And I think I just have to kind of fill you in with the situation of our balcony. Because remember, this is a student house, and student houses are very weird. That is the balcony. So where's the door to the balcony, you ask? There is none. Just gotta climb through the window. haven't really been reading a lot today because the weather has just been too nice to read. What am I saying? Like, let's be honest, I was like in my room watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but I did sit outside and read a little bit of my sister Rosa. But right now I'm just gonna take a little bit of a walk. I'm gonna listen to The Hunger Games. Like, I only have a little less than an hour left of the audiobook. I haven't really been giving updates on this story because I just have too many thoughts on this book that I've been making a completely separate vlog specifically for this book, which will come out in the near future. Like, I'm so excited to show you guys because so many reactions and so many thoughts. I cried. But now I'm just gonna listen to it while walking. And then, you know, the basically readathon that I am participating in right now, or at least attempting to. Brit from the readathon asked me to be on the live show with her tonight with some other really great booktubers, so I'm really excited about that. So I'll show you that, and you know, I'll just link everyone who was in the live show in the description down below because they're all great. And now it's time to go into the sun again. Forgot to cancel her audiobook free trial? Me! It was me. I was 2 hours too late. So now I'm paying for a month of Storytel. In a way it's a good thing because all the books that I wanted to read were still unavailable on script for like a week. And now I can just listen to whatever I want on Storytel. I finished The Hunger Games yesterday. Oh my gosh. I completely forgot how much of a masterpiece that book is. I think I can honestly say that that is like one of my favorite books of all time. I know that I really enjoyed it back in the day and I gave it 5 stars, but I never called it one of my favorite books because for some reason I had this idea, oh, you know, it's just, I just loved it because it was one of the first YA dystopians that I ever read. But no, it's genuinely so good. I think I've come to the conclusion that I am just like a huge dystopian lover. The only science fiction I tend to read is dystopian because dystopian is like a subgenre of science fiction. But, a little segue, today I'm gonna start, I think, one of my first actual science fiction book, and that is Semiosis. I talked about this in my o.w.l.s TBR. This is like a legit like science fiction going to space, other planets, alien kind of science fiction story. And I'm really excited to see what I'm gonna think about that. But for now, I'm gonna do something else. On Twitter, there's this trend going on where people like dress up according to covers of one of their favorite books, and I'm just gonna do that right now. And I thought it would be fun to show you as well. Last outfit actually also fits with the colors of my sister Rosa. That's really great. So today is actually the 7th of April.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Which means that it is the last day of the first week of the owls, and my goal was actually to at least finish My Sister Rosa in that first week. So that means I only have today left.
Oh, no.
And I'm only at page 200. It took me an entire week to get through 200 pages and I still have to read 130. I'm gonna try to finish it today. We'll see.
Nope.
So far, I noticed that I'm never really capable of reading like for long bouts of time in this book because I get bored, which is surprising because this book was supposed to be like very addictive, but maybe that's gonna come towards the end. I don't know, I just need to read. But actually I kind of want to go for a walk and listen to Semiosis, so honestly it's the only person who told me that I need to finish it this week was myself, so we'll see what happens. I found envelopes. After trying so many different stores, I got them. Yes, this means that I can now start my Etsy store? What do I do now? Do I just open it? I still want to keep reading a little bit in My Sister Rosa. I think I'm gonna finish it tomorrow. I listened to an hour of Semiosis by Sue Burke. So far it's really interesting. It's basically just a survival on another planet story, but there's this constant like menacing question of, is there other sentient life there or not? Because there is like this whole nature and ecology that's going on there that the humans are just kind of working inside of. It's really interesting. I'm really enjoying it so far. This week has been a very nostalgic week. Not only did rereading The Hunger Games just transport me back to when I was a teenager, but also just like playing some Pokémon and playing some old music and watching old TV shows. It just makes me nostalgic about all those times that we were all like super huge fans and could just like really get into like a new fandom with The Hunger Games, not knowing the beautiful world of YA and reading that was before us. And I think that's also kind of what I like about the Owls, is that it's just us collectively playing pretending that we're part of Harry Potter and taking our owl exams, and yeah, I really like that. So today is the 7th of April, which means that the first week of the O.w.l.s readathon is over, and I just finished My Sister Rosa, so that means that I finished 2 books in the first week, which is exactly what I wanted. My Sister Rosa, like especially just like the last 100 to 50 pages, I couldn't stop reading because everything was just like going completely crazy. There was also a lot of emphasis on the main character's life and just kind of a coming of age story of him making friends and his first girlfriend and things like that. I kind of enjoyed it, but up until the fact that it kind of turned into about 70% of the book just being about his life, and I actually mostly preferred just all the parts with Rosa. But I do think this was a very well written book. I'm not sure yet if I'm gonna give it like 3 or 4 stars. It all depends on how much a story sticks with me after a month. So you're gonna see my end rating on this book in my April wrap up. With this I finished a book, I think I'm gonna count this for Herbology, which is a book that starts with an M, and The Hunger Games counts for Care of Magical Creatures because it's a book with a beak on the cover, which means I finished 2 subjects which both don't count towards my career. I only need to take 3 subjects for my career of an astronomer, and I haven't finished any one of them. But you'll see that next week with the next episode of the O.w.l.s Readathon weekly reading vlogs. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next week. No, I make more videos than just these vlogs. Like, I'll see you soon with another video. Bye!